Wagga Wagga Station, located 521.4 kilometres from Central, opened on 1st September 1879 when the main South Line bridged the Murrumbidgee River from what is now Bomen. It served as the terminus until the extension to Jerrigarry opened exactly 12 months later on 1st September 1880. Originally named South Wagga Wagga, the South was officially dropped on 1st of March 1882. The station building is the original from 1879, classified as a Type 5 building and constructed in a Victorian Free Classical style to a design by John Whitton. This design is unique to Wagga Wagga. A refreshment room was added in 1917, and nowadays the lavatories, waiting room, booking office and luggage room remain in use. A small railway museum operates from a small room in the building's south end. Unfortunately, this wasn't open during filming. The Type 4 Station Master's House, nowadays a private residence, also dates from 1879. Wagga Wagga became a junction in 1917 with the opening of a branch to Humula, extended to Tumbarumba in 1921. This left the main line between the station and the Murrumbidgee River. The line carried passenger and freight traffic throughout its 129-kilometre length, but was mostly closed following flooding in 1974, with the rest following in 1987. Much of the line still exists today, albeit disused and mostly untravelable, as shown in this 2008 view by Bidgie on Wikimedia Commons. Reflecting its role serving a settlement which today is the second largest inland city in New South Wales, for those wondering Maitland is number one, Wagga Wagga had an extensive yard, as shown in this diagram at the Junee Roundhouse Museum. More on them in a bit. Today, only some of this yard remains: the platform road, main line, and a few sidings, the latter nowadays seeing little use. Train service to the station nowadays consists of twice daily XPTs south to Melbourne via Albury and north to Sydney via Junee, Cootamundra and Goulburn, as well as coach services to other destinations such as Griffith, Tumut and the aforementioned Tumbarumba. The name Wagga Wagga, often abbreviated to just Wagga by virtually everyone, is a Wiradjuri phrase. The most commonly accepted translation is place of many crows, a single Wagga being the Wiradjuri word for a crow. Other options include dance and celebrations, the meaning enshrined by the council in 2019, as well as reeling and dance, slide or grind. And that concludes History Round 1. So let's get to some trains. The main South Line reached North Wagga Wagga, what is now Bomen, on 3rd September 1878 and set about crossing the Murrumbidgee floodplain and river to Wagga Wagga itself, completing this task in September 1879. There are 3 bridges to the north of Wagga Wagga, the one currently being in view being the northernmost, whilst the southernmost actually crosses the Murrumbidgee. The original river crossing was an iron lattice bridge similar to a few around the state, including this one over the Macquarie River in Wellington. The current bridge over the Murrumbidgee is a concrete structure which is fairly unremarkable. Thanks to CT Transport Photography for these 2 photos. Bomen Station got its later name on 1st of March 1882, the same day South Wagga Wagga lost its south, the new name being the Wiradjuri name for a nearby lagoon. Although no trains stop here, the station remains extant today. The Riverina Intermodal Hub was later built nearby and nowadays sees frequent use by QUBE trains to and from Junee and Sydney. And with that all said and done, here's a train crossing the bridge.